what I'm trying to say is that we're trying to say everybody should stop donating. And if you're suggesting that they should do a billboard and all of those things, it's going to cost money, right? And that is another donation again. So if we're saying people stop donating and you are encouraging they should go and do this thing again, they should go to Abuja, they should go and do billboard, they should kick in the. That's what Yomi was talking about on Olorebi's platform, right? That will involve money. And already he has sent his quotation to Oloriebi already. So one way or the other, be it today, they're going to start championing for money to do that thing. And I'm saying, we're saying no more domination for now. Let's even see the outcome of what she too wants to do. But next week Friday, let's hear from the cross-examination. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let everybody just pause.
Exactly.
Sorry, the sniper. Sorry, Richie. Sniper. What I was saying has nothing to do with raising money. Raising money or not raising money is a different issue. And I agree with you that nobody should raise money anymore. Having saying that it's a good idea is not accepting or applauding raising money. It's a good idea. It can be done. That means people can be planning for it. But not, why does it have to be money raising, money raising? Why can't you plan? Why can't you plan? We have done a lot of things on this platform that we have privately executed, and it has made results. And we keep quiet about it because we don't want to expose this or that. What I came up yesterday on Oloriebi to say is not to raise money. It's just that it was a good idea. A couple of people who have done it.
Yeah, but
that we have done it.
Sorry, Sapuma. Sorry, the statement that you made just now is a different thing. It's a different direction, and it's of a different motive. You know, we can donate money in a sensitive manner. I agree with you. Maybe somebody is in need, or maybe is sick, or I remember when Papa even asking us to pray for grace and all that. Yeah, that's a humanitarian thing. It's different from what we're talking about here. You know, we have a task to be fulfilled, and there's a purposeful task which we're all fighting for. That's a different ballgame. So that's what we're asking for, accountability, not the kind of donation for suggestion or for supporting somebody. That's not what we're asking for. We are believing in somebody. It's like Yomi came in, or whoever came in, it could be African TV. We delegate, we kind of give them the support and the power in a way. Where is public coming from? We're coming from our wallet. That okay, you know what? This man means well, and he's fighting for what we all believe in. Let's support him. Are you getting the point? But what I don't agree is, I wouldn't agree with the statement that don't ask me for accountability. I disagree completely on that. I mean, high personally.
Sir Richie, they suggested on that platform, they said, Yomi should go to Berekete, which is fine. One person can actually pay for Yomi's flight to Berekete, to go to Berekete, to even know what happened between Baba and Berekete. Yomi agreed that he's going to go, he can go to Berekete. That's not a problem. I think we should look into that direction first before doing any of that. Let's even know what actually happened between Berekete. What did Berekete see? Why did he pull out? Because if we don't know all these basic things here, we're just going to keep throwing money out unnecessarily. We don't even need to come on a platform to donate. How much is the flight to Abuja to go see Berekete? All these little things. These are the things that we need to look into before we go into a bigger thing. He's talking about he wants to do a billboard. He wants to show the text message from Adura. And I'm saying, billboard, is it only by billboard that you want to do in Lagos or Abuja that people get to know what is going on? Like, if we don't iron out the basic things, like the things that is not in the open, what is the reason why all of this thing is happening? When Berekete said don't take money from the public, and they want to take money from the public, Berekete pulling out, Hamza pulling out, a lot of people are pulling out. If we don't know these things,
I agree 100%.
Stop donating money by Paparano and big other people here. Why are they not listening? Why are still going ahead about the money stuff? So move forward.
It's so cool. How are you doing now? Have a nice conversation.
Thank you, Sarishi, and everybody in the panel. Greetings to the entire live participant. Please, I just want to try. I want to take a different approach from what you guys are saying, but it's obviously justice for Mohbad. So let me start like this. Since September 2023, we have clamored and gathered and said something is not right and we want answers. And if you look at the Justice for Mohbad host, even the anti-justice host, it's mostly women that dominates the host sections. And that's a good thing because it means that motherly instinct is at work. Fantastic. But at the same time, we have fathers, we have men. I myself, I'm a 36 years old young man. And I have like ambitions and I have people that I will look up to as men. Of course, my mother is there, but my father might not be my role model. And I look up to another man outside. My point is that in this quest for justice for Mohbad, as men, is this the best we can give so far in near 2 years? I think it's not. I think the potential that we have as collective men in diaspora and at home, Nigerian men, who said consciously that we want to partake in this movement. Yes, something is not right. We want answers. I think the potential we have as fathers and men, we have only used 30% out of 100. And to be honest, it is alarming. I know not everybody can do something physically, but let's be honest, we are not doing enough. As men and as fathers who want justice for Mohbad or who wants answers. Let's put it this way. Since we started Justice for Mohbad, all things connected to Mohbad, whether it's the justice side or the anti-justice side, in terms of donations, we are talking at least 200 million, if not more. I said all things connected, not any particular section, or in this particular justice for Mohbad. So, if as good people that we are, no matter where we are supporting, we have donated almost $250 million naira to this movement. Yet, the police doesn't even take us serious. I know why I use men, because I feel like the fathers and the men, they will show me. The mothers, they've been doing their bits. It's motherly instinct that made them to join the movement, and they've been doing theirs. But as fathers and as men, we have so much capacity that we are not even maximizing. Okay, we don't know what happened, but since September 2023, there has been more than one reason why at least the police should call everybody in that house back for questioning for different reasons. Not, let's say, okay, for example, manhandling of the corpse of the deceased, giving us different stories and people saying things that contradict another story. These things are enough for police to call those people back for questioning. How come the public, we the men, we have not been able to push the institution to at least do the basic thing? We are not even saying now, get us who buy more. We are saying these people are making contradictory statements. We have evidence that the corpse was manhandled. But see, today, nobody has been called back for question. Again, I'm sorry, guys. Please, this is an appeal. We have to do more because we can do more. And as men and as fathers who want a better society for us and our generations unborn, we have to find a way to force the hand of the police and the government. There are things in our faces that demands question, and nothing is done. I have a lot to say, but let me rest for now. Thank you, guys.
Good morning again, wonderful Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, my fellow justice fighters on our quest, and I'm glad that we finally sort of like got to a solemn position where we kind of like take notes. And I obviously brought this thing up about this donation thing this morning before I had other things to do, and I excused myself. And I'm back again, and everybody is actually spoken well. I have been part of a process and part of a group where we thought we could do the same thing everybody is doing on all the platforms in all ramifications. We agreed to take it offline. We got on the green app. We set ourselves up. Within a week or two, the people that have actually obviously agreed to be part of the process, whose thoughts will be the one to be in control, disappeared off the said group that was set up. Now, OG22, Richie, Teflon, everyone, a very wicked lady. This is where we want to be, and this is where we should be. Now, do not allow anybody to rogue you by asking you that incredible question that doesn't require an answer. What have you done for justice for Mohbad? For everyone to come on this platform right now, that is exactly what we've been doing for justice for Mohbad since the inception. Now, it is not about money, but it's about contribution. It's about us getting to a point where we have to align our thoughts together and know we cannot engage openly on this black app and actually make any meaningful contribution to the process. Now, our emotions will always take the better of us. The reason why is actually that who you donate to, the very wicked lady said it, the kind of work she's seen out there. And that speaks for itself, speaks volume. Now she is not part of a group. She's not part of the platform, but she followed this group and she saw the need to sort of like say they've done incredible work. They've been accountable. They've been transparent, and she will put her money in it today. She's put her money in it before. That's where we need to get to. Now, I do understand, and let's lecture ourselves on one thing. Yomi Fabiyi put himself out to be somebody, to be a leader, and to be instrumental in delivering something. Mr. Joseph Aloba and his team and everybody did the same thing in their own tenure and their own time at the same time. Now, the full bulk of it, without naming anyone and pointing fingers, is not a single one of them have been able to deliver anything that can be factored into assisting the inquest. Why do you have to assist the inquest? If you work with the Nigerian police and you find something substantial, something tangible that can actually sort of like change the game, it is still the inquest, the magistrate, that you need to convince that this thing is useful enough to be used in the course of finding the cause of the death. It is not a criminal court at this point in time. I will congratulate everybody that is listening. Our fellow Nigerians have been coming up on platforms, tap, been topping up their phones, been fighting people on platform and trying to hear their opinion, the people that come on the panel and the people that have the time to open their platform and do the judicious things using their own jurisprudence to guide and lead us. Paparano has done a great job. This platform is not, it's not a saint and no one is infallible. But he will take it where he takes it, but he will control his platform. Let's control ourselves. Let's be contrived in what we want to achieve. We cannot achieve anything by continually talking about this thing without taking it offline. That's where the green app is concerned. You don't need 50 people on it. You don't need 1 million people on it, but you need sort of like engineers in the process that can actually put a plan in place to kind of say, we want to build an infrastructure. It is needed. The government is not supporting us to raise money, but we can do it this way. Perhaps if we can do something collectively, something constructive, and we achieve one tiny thing, maybe the government of today in our country will think that, wow, the citizens have been able to do this. Not one, not two, not three. Actually, they're doing it relentlessly and they are not stopping. And that is where we need to get to. The idea of doing social engineering to kind of amass wealth, to amass money in our pots and our pockets gets us nowhere. We need to sort of like think there is a lot of things we can do. Going back into the public space, to be doing billboard, to be doing crusade on the street, to be running around all over the place will tell you that without this black app itself, there would not have been enough influence to actually keep this plight going. And if this black app is instrumental in keeping the plight going, let's use it judiciously. Let's use it sensibly. Let's engage with people that we know are established and accomplished in their own life. People who doesn't see Ewedu coming from this thing and various other gifting, Lion and Universe as a source of survival. And a lot of us are here. So we need to engage on the green app in the background. We don't need many people. We need 5 people. We need 3 people. Kick this thing up. We've attempted it severally in the past, but the people that want to make sure is their name that stands out are the people that defected from the same process. And there, as an example, the same people that will try and hijack other people's work, they are the same people that will come together and collude to derail the good work or any form of work that people are doing. They are not original. They are not intentional. They are just there to hijack and take over. We can do it. And really, to be honest, nobody likes anybody. Nobody comes to this black app to be liked. Nobody come here to come and win people and win Ewedu and Universe and Lions and all this kind of stuff. But every single one of us have a voice. We have our voices, but we need to use it reasonably. And we need to be true to the cause to kind of actually understand that even the best people on this course, on this process that we can trust, they are the ones that have actually let us down. The family of Mohbad, the friends of Mohbad, the frenemies of Mohbad, and the same people that came and actually said they have something to offer. When you put the whole lot of them together, if we've donated billions, and if we donated even 1 naira, wherever we've donated, hasn't manifested itself to anything. And no matter how much money you donate profusely now, will manifest itself to nothing unless there is organization, unless there is accountability, transparency, unless people come together, lay out what they want to do. Go to Brekete, Wikipedia Brekete, and you will understand that regardless of how he has done his work, regardless of your reservation on how he does his work. At least if you Wikipedia Brekete, it will give you an understanding of how things are done properly. It gives you an understanding of transparency. Accountability is another cause. Why? Because if you are doing something with 80% of the money that you have collected from the public and the public can see it, the 20% of it can be used for administration and survival. But if you've actually collected money and 100% of the money hasn't manifested itself to anything tangible, we question ourselves, we question our mental health, we question our engagement, our involvement in this process to say, do we want to carry on this way or do we want to put a stop to it? If you stop donating money to Joseph Aloba and you stop donating money to Yomi, they will carry on functioning from the money you've donated before, and they will be able to give you something to actually hang on to give you the reason to carry on supporting them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Akiga. I think, something just came to my mind when you mentioned in that, I've heard about the critical thinker and all that, and which then come out to be, a pod in the middle. I will use that word. So, and I think the way I would look at it, there's lessons learned in everything that we do, right? And so just because we have some people, like you said, I don't know, maybe I came in late, that what has happened in the past, but that doesn't mean that we could not recognize the people who are passionate about this this fight. I will use that word, and at the same time, people are more professional and likely of leadership skills, or people who are powerful in terms of giving transparency and accountability to people. And at the same time, we want the people that who are not shy, addressing the public in terms of the questions and all that. Like if you ask me a question, I'm not running away from it. I'll answer you, and I try to give the best justification answer to the best of my knowledge. And then it's time for we public to digest that. It's quite simple. You say, "Oh, I don't think this guy is talking something interesting. I think he's just talking from two-sided man to that kind of thing," and that will stop. So this is where we have, like you said, we are here now. So the way forward is like what the sniper was saying: stop before you embark on any other process flow. Let's analyze it. Does it actually worth it, or we just go into the same roadblock, and then you come back to us, nothing happened? That's not good. That's not what we wanted. We want to see the process, get people to think about it, get to analyze it. What do you think? This is a suggestion. I think. What do you think this way? Because don't do things on your own. Even though I know you're NGO, you're everything, right? We can support you. That's not an issue. But always try to have your own people that you can discuss things with. No man is an island. And I believe these are one of the things we need to take along moving forward. I like the fact that let's stop all those mushroom or cupboard donation. Let's stop it for now. I agree with that.
Mr. Richie, I was very surprised and I was very mad when it comes to this, your family and the constitution. They are being biased about it. When it comes to, they set aside some people and they go to some people to go and ask for money, blah blah like that. And I used to ask, why are we not listening? Why are we still going to whatever that we are going through in the beginning? Why are we not listening? Why are we? People are not listening. And when God used one person to rescue us and we are not listening to that person, at the end of the day, we still go back to the same thing. Many people have come up with a lot of way forward, like they said, taking the evidence to the DPP and to the Commissioner of Police, like go it in a legal way. All these things does not even require money. Even though you need money, it is not a huge amount of money. Because it be 10 million, be 5 million. Anyways, people that want to contribute should go ahead and contribute. But to me, anytime that they come and ask for me to do accountability, gbogbo wọn máa gbé pè mí. Anybody máa gbé pè bí olórí burúkú, because I know they will still come and ask for their
No, my sister. That's not what we're saying. No, we are trying to re-strategize. Let's agree one thing. Maybe I might be wrong. People can tell me. Let's agree one thing. The statement that don't ask me for accountability is wrong in all ramification. It's unprofessional. Do we agree on this platform, Jagumolu? Just to check my sanity.
Why are we still going forward and still going?
No. We say, listen, we're talking. You're talking about the past now. I'm just saying going forward, right? I don't think it's the right thing to do to say, okay, you are relying on public fund, and then you are telling us, don't come and ask me for accountability. For me, I've never had that before, So, but if that's what was said, I think it's wrong. That's what I would say, honestly. I don't think if anybody sees otherwise, you can challenge me.
He said it not one places, 3 places, 4 places, and some intellectual people still corroborate it. And I can go and be.
Apostle Joseph Aloba, please desist from doing so. Give this man at least some peace. Have some empathy. We are humans. Let not be inhumane. Have some empathy within you for this man who has not even been given the chance to grieve. Please, in God's name. And that's why I just wanted to say to the people wailing about funds, thank you very much. Bye for now. Happy Easter, everyone.
Thank you very much, Let me quickly say this. I know you're listening in the comment section. At this junction, I'm announcing on behalf of the family of Aloba, we refund no shishi to anybody. Let me say it again. We refund no shishi to anybody. Let me say it again. No shishi refund to anybody. Agenda yin eti lule. Àwọn ilé tó bá fún afọ́jú lówó wọ́n lè padà lọ bówó yẹn padà o. We don't refund anything here. And Mfi, what you don't know, let me say this. You are saying this because you have a plain mind. Now check this out. Check this out. You are doing justice with your own plain mind. But these people, this is their agenda. The people that are crying that blah, 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 EFCC, FBI, they are the management team. They want to be liaising with Lega 1, Lega 2. They want to control finance. They want to be talking to general public. And they want to talk to the canvassers. Please, look at this. This is why they are going this way they are going. Because they are not in control of J4M finance. They want to be. And they scatter them. And they are in pain right now. So that is that for that. It's because you are not part of this. That's why you are talking. You don't have any agenda. But on your agenda, man, could con anybody. It is what it is. It is justice for Mohbad. We pain, we gallant. We refund no shishi. Mr. Tazan, are you there? If you are not there, let me go to Yebo Bagua. Yebo Bagua, let's have you. If they say they created an email that people should be said, don't worry, we'll create counter email, which we are part of public. Nobody can come at Fefun and be threatening us. Yeah, Baba Go, are you there? Is anybody, can anybody like Bomisha? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Kilodeti ye Bomi, Kilodeti Mr. Tazan of Bomi.
Maybe they are busy.
ẹran mi ti fẹ́ jó sórí náà o. ẹjọ́ ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, no talk now.
Bayo Billion, are you there? Nígbà tí gbà kí brọ́dà mi kó fàájà báyìí. Ó máa ń kò ní fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.